Welcome. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind it will not resonate with that one, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. If you are interested in a person, we'll do it. Send me a text 971-354-9504. It's so much easier too. All right, my loves. Hi, Saggies. Okay, I'm a little. The energy is different, right? I'm picking up on a lot of sexual energy. Like a lot of, it could be a lot of like making up. I was picking that up too. Like there could be somebody that you're trying to make up with, and so like the first few days are a little, they're different. It's fun. Yeah, it's crazy. See what I feel like you're having a lot of fun. Sorry, I'm a little prude. Okay, I know you guys are not. I usually like to talk about this stuff, but I'm picking up a lot of it. There's just a lot of fun, very sexual energy going on. You could be just a lot of like you're going out on a lot of dates with your person. If this hasn't started, it's going to. And if you're not making up with someone, you're definitely gonna like go away for a little bit, and you might even go on like a vacation or something like that with someone that you meet. It feels like it's going super fast. Like the reason I feel like you guys are making up is because if there's an energy of familiarity, but that doesn't mean that you guys. I don't know. For some of you, it's such a fast attraction. I feel like it's not like being around each other, you feel safe, you feel safe with this person. So it's different. It's like the moment you guys connect, something about the passion, you guys just have so much sexual chemistry. You guys like wear each other out, and I think you guys like to cuddle a lot. Something about that. Why is there guilt behind this though? Why is the tower here? Because I have the tower, the petals. If this is somebody that you two are like, oh my god, finally investing into. Six of Wands. Like you guys can't get your hands off each other. I think it's gonna be that type of thing where you can't like pull away. It's maybe like you've been celibate. I could be picking up on somebody that was like taking a pause, and then you meet that person and you're like, yep, it's you, let's go. That type of thing. It feels like it's so fast. Like all of a sudden. This song would make perfect sense with the two of you, with whoever I'm meeting for, because you two are such spiritual beings. Like you're not of the very different. Both are very evolved. Like you both are very aware of body types and how energy works. I think you both might study energy. Just you both are smart as fuck. Can talk for hours. I'm picking that up. Like you guys could just talk for hours. You make sense. Like you two make sense. I think you both have been damn. You both have been trying to find like someone that you found interest to want to put interest or energy into it. Saggy. Okay. Three of Swords, the Chariot, the Six of Cups, with the Ace of Pentacles. Saggy, be careful. Don't flaunt. If you're in a new love and if you're going towards someone new and you just now getting out of a very fucked up, please don't go flaunt your love. This person would just like barely be recovering from your breakup, and then to see you with someone else, it would be very difficult for this person. Not that you're responsible for anybody's feelings, but if you love this person at some point, I would assume you would want to, love is endless. It doesn't end. So if you don't care, it's because you didn't love them, and you part of being there and like it hurt them because you were there without loving them. So we take accountability for that and move forward. And I'm not saying you're bad for falling in love with someone new and for moving forward, and because this connection feels amazing and I can see why you're doing it. But this past person is having a hard time. They might even like there's something about like watching it on social media, or like I don't know. It feels that way. The Three of Swords is gonna break this person's heart, and I'm not saying that it's like wrapped up in it. Then, I mean, I guess you know what? I'm not even gonna tell you that. Like, fine. I just be careful because we don't want to hurt somebody. I know that a lot of the times we don't think about that, but then it's done to us, and then we get put in a position where we get forced to think about those things. Like, oh, I treated somebody like this. When somebody broke up with, you know, just to give you an example, you break up with someone and how they're feeling. You're thinking about how good you have it and how blessed you feel to have a new person and how amazing you feel, and that's all good. The universe is gonna find a way to show, like, okay, yeah, there's certain ways to go about it. There's certain ways to go about it because the way that you go about it is the way that it will be done with you. And most of the time, the way that goes is somebody's going to leave you and go with someone new. And they're going to do the exact same thing that you did to someone else because that's the cycle. That's the whole purpose of this. If we don't learn our lessons and understand what we're doing wrong, the cycle, then it's just going to keep going. And no, you're not responsible of an adult's feelings. And I understand, like, you're like, I'm not going to stop my life. And I'm not asking you to do that. But, like, if you, you know, I mean, whoever I'm talking to, you know better than any, like, how to treat this person and how to not shove it in their face that you're in love with someone new and that you're the happiest you've ever been. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like adding salt to the wound. Like, it's almost like if you say if you make a post saying this is the happiest I've ever been in my life, and then somebody felt that way with you, I just think about it. The whole purpose of that is so that we can connect to each other and say, okay, if would that hurt me? Yes, it would hurt you if you're in love with that person. Yes. If somebody says this is the happiest I've ever been in my life and they're like, I was miserable 2 years ago, I wanted to hurt myself, and they were with you 2 years ago, like, it's so confusing, you know? So I guess it's that. Don't put it out there. Don't put it, I mean, you know what to do. Like, don't put don't put the energy out there. And I know, I keep getting that. Like, I'm not responsible for anybody else's feelings. I get that. I know you're not. Like, it's not about that. It's about, like, it's not about that. It's about the energy we put out. And yes, putting out, like, I'm happy. It's usually the way that we get them is how we lose them. And if you've been somebody else follow, or everybody was giving you false hope and then they went and did that, like, it's just, it doesn't, again, you're gonna carry it with you. It goes out all cycles, that if there isn't, you're making it very clear that there's no point in the beginning and that it's over so that person can find closure and actually place. But if you haven't and you knew that you were playing around with this person's feelings, then own up to it. Posting a fucking vacation all over my social medias because I know they're watching, and a part of it feels like that. Like, are you sure it's not? And they're posting it on social media. It feels like a game. It doesn't feel like it's real. Like, it feels like they're in love. Like, I'm so sorry if that's happening to you. I'm so sorry. That's not for everyone, though. I think this is not gonna resonate for everyone, you guys. And I actually do hope that you're the one that's finding the new love, that's moving forward and leaving this behind. I don't feel like this relationship was healthy. The Three of Swords isn't there for a reason. Like, it wasn't healthy. But I feel like, I hope you guys get that. What I'm saying is, I'm talking about, like, how much you led this person on. Like, if you completely let them go and you don't have, or you weren't playing around with their feelings, then you're off the hook. You're not doing anything. That is on them. But if you were telling them that maybe at some point down the line we could potentially be this, or maybe not saying it out loud, but your actions said it and you still didn't leave, you still stayed, knowing that they were so in love with you that they didn't care if you were in love with them or not, that's not okay. That part's not okay. And that's going to be something that stays. I was like, why is the Tower here if it's so beautiful? That's why. Because that's going to be something that gets carried with you. If it's done, if it was done that way. Remember, you're the one that controls it. We're the ones with the energy we put out. The magician are the ones that manifest where we're going. The Four of Wands, this beautiful new beginning. If you want it to last, then we need to be careful of the steps that we're taking. I'm not saying, because I'm not trying to call anybody out. Please understand that when I say things like, this is what you're doing and this is how it is, it's not an attack. It's more like, if you were telling me you wanted to go to Nevada and I was telling you, hey, you're going the wrong way, you're heading towards Washington, turn around and go this way. Are you going to get a... No, same thing. Okay, so just take it that way. I'm not... If you do that and you unintentionally didn't know either. You didn't know you were going to fall in love with someone but you did know that person was a what if for you. And that what if put universe that it can go back around and make you the what if. Because if you make somebody else the what if, then you're making yourself the what if. Does that make sense? Like, I hope that makes sense. And so because you do not want that energy to ever get close to you, don't put it on somebody. That's it. It's not a judgment. It's not a hit on you. It's let's just not do this. let's just do it like this. Exactly, the Knight of Wands. Let's not go in and out. Let's not play with people. Let's not give a false hope. Be falling in love with you, because then it's going to attract the same thing. I did not see you. Queen of Wands. Page of Swords. Yeah, it attracts the same type of energy. Fuckboy energy. People that are not really interested in something honest or just in general. How many cards is that? Damn, when they turn. See? It attracts this fucking energy. This fake shit. People that think that they can play with your feelings. People that think that they can start fake beginnings with you. Well, it boomerangs back to us. You have an opportunity. Maybe your relationships have been a bit of a cycle. And the universe is saying, let's pay attention to what that cycle is. How are we treating the last person? How are we ending it? And how are we starting this next one? We have to make sure that we're starting in a brand new slate. That way we don't keep bringing that shit with us. Like, let's let that go so that this person doesn't do to us what we did to another person. And then we connect to someone else. And then we do to them again. And they do it to us again. And then we do it to them again. Because when we're stuck in that pattern, we're always going to find somebody that doesn't really want us, because we're running away from people that want us. Right? It's kind of like that wedding singer song. She wants her, but what is it? He wants her, but she wants this guy right here, and she wants somebody else. Yeah. And so it goes until the day you die. I'm just kidding. I love that fucking song. Love stinks. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. That was the fucking jam, though. I remember being like 7 years old singing that shit. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Hi, why do you guys keep falling? Judgment. Yeah, this shit's over. I think that's what it is. Let's just start new and let's do it better this time. All right, let's offer something solid. Let's not play with it. Let's not do this in and out energy. Let's not. That could even be it. It doesn't have to be that you were playing with somebody else. For some of you, it's that you start off in this energy of playing a game when you first meet somebody. Who's going to text first? Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? The universe is saying, hey, if you want this connection to last, let's do it different. Because that's not the way. It didn't work out last 7 times. Let's not start off in the 7 of Swords, Page of Swords energy, especially towards the Queen of Wands. I could be talking to anybody here, so just put yourself where you go. Tell me about the 7 of Pentacles. Four of Cups. It's okay to feel what you feel, but be honest about it. It's not okay to feel what you feel and then lie to the person telling them that you feel something completely different. That's how karma comes back. If you're honest about it, it's not on you. That person chooses to stay. You're not forcing them. You're not lying to them. You're not playing with their free will. Lying is playing with somebody's free will. If they knew the truth, would they leave? If the answer is yes, you're playing with free will. All right, like that's those are the examples. Pay attention. So make sure you give everybody all of the information so that they can know exactly what they want to do, so that it doesn't fall back on you if you do choose to continue to do the things that you're doing. That way you're explaining to the universe, like, no, I understand, I get what I'm doing. This is, but remember to get used to it, because if you play in the game, then the other players are going to play with you too. All right, my loves, thank you so much. Praise to the moon. Oh, but it's here. I just go towards it. Say yes to this fucking love. Say yes. Don't go back and forth. Maybe you're meeting this person at work. Either way, say yes. All right, I love you guys. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. Bye, my loves.